I am Nurfala Izzati binti Adam. My matric number is CE210052. My role is doing introduction and single line diagram of industrial. Single line diagram is a three-phase power system that is symbolically and or graphically represented by a single line diagram that also referred to a one-line diagram. There is a diagrammatic representation of all the connection and equipment. Single line diagram, only one conductor also shown using a single line, as opposed to each of the three phases being represented by its own line. An electrical system is simple to understand when shown by a single line diagram, especially when it comes to complex system found in substation. It aids through analysis and assessment of the system effective. Symbol of current transformer is used for synchronous disconnection and reconnection of various power system components for protection and management. Other than that, symbol of current transformers is also used to step up and step down the voltage. When the transformer is stepped up, it is used to increase generated voltage to a higher value. Other than that, when the transformer is in step down, it is used to reduce supply voltage and deliver it to the utilization. The next symbol is we use the earth fault relay to the single line diagram. That function is it is used to cause any component that experience a short circuit to be removed immediately from the service. Other than that, it is also provide when a component of a system begins to behave abnormally, so which could harm the system as a whole of impair its ability to function normally.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Najhatul Izzati binti Ahmadin. My matric number is AE210035. My role for this project is to explain about power system in residential. Electricity reaches in our home in three phases, namely generation, transmission and distribution. The first phase is in generation, the place where it is generated. A huge amount of electricity is called as generating station or power station. As the power station are far away from the end user, electricity needs to be transmitted, and which take us to the second phase of journey of electricity to our home, which is transmission. Between phase transmission and distribution, there is substation consists of transformer. And the last phase of journey electricity to our home, which is distribution. In this phase, power is tapped down and this low voltage power is ready to get into our home.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So my name is Nur Azlan Ibrahim. I am from Group 5 Section 2 Polyphase Circuit. So my role is to briefly explain about distribution board in residential area. A distribution board, also known as electric panel, is a component of an electricity supply system that divides an electrical power feed into subsidiary circuit. The electrical power supply comes from the network to the building through the main feeding cable. The cable is connected to the distribution board and the power is distributed through the breakers in the secondary circuit, which is lights and plugs. After being generated, the electrical power will go through step up and step down procedure before arriving at the electrical panel as 240 volt single phase voltage supply and safe for the consumer to use in their house. The distribution board is where the elements for safety, control and protection are placed, and also it is consisted main switch, miniature circuit breaker MCB, residual current circuit breaker RCCB, neutral and earthing terminal, and it have their own function to break up the power supply into sub-circuits depend on its purpose.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to everyone. My name is Muhammad Azim bin Muhammad Ayub. I come from Section 2, Group 5 for Polyphase Circuit subject. And today I will present about single line diagram in industrial. So we begin at the top of the single line diagram where the highest voltage is located. It work way down to the lowest voltage while interpreting it. Transformer were placed to reduce the voltage from 35 kV to 15 kV. And then the circuit breaker is encountered after the voltage had been stepped down. This is to make the load is manageable. After that, the transformer used to step down the voltage from 15 kV to 5 kV. A disconnect switch is displayed on the transformer as 5 kV. The equipment isolated under the transformer connects using the disconnect switch and being in the 2 medium voltage motor starter. The second draw out of the circuit breaker is coupled to a step down transformer and a fuse disconnect switch. Due to the voltage being stepped down again to 600 volts or less, all equipment below the transformer is now regarded as low voltage equipment. Next, in the single line diagram of industrial, it also provides the automated transfer switch, marked as circle in the single line diagram. It symbolized as emergency generator. This section of the single line diagram shows us how crucial it is for the apparatus linked below the automatic transfer switch to continue working even the power is lost. You can see from the single line graphic that if the power go out, the automated transfer switch would link the emergency generator into the circuit to keep the equipment working. Therefore, they keep the machinery operate. That's all from me for single line diagram in industrial. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Sabrina binti Roslan. I'm from Group 5. My number matric is AE210037. Okay, I will discuss about the conclusion. Okay, from what we have done from this assignment grouping and doing the report, the objective of this single line diagram for residential and industrial power systems have been achieved. We also gain the knowledge about the types of circuits that have in the installation in the most houses. Not only about the residential, we were also exposed with the single line diagram on industrial that contain a root of power system. It was divided into 3 sections that are top, middle, and the bottom of single line diagram. The top section is about the reducing of voltage from 35 kilovolt to 50 kilovolt. The middle section is discussed about the step-down transformer that connected with the draw-out circuit breaker to reduce to the transformer that can to reduce the voltage of 50 kilovolt to 5 kilovolt. And the last part is the bottom section. The bottom section involving the low voltage bus that connect the low voltage motor control circuit with automated transfer switch. To be concluded, by doing this project, we can detect the types of installation based on the connection that have been installed. Thank you.